Alright guys, Killer Off-Road Hobbies here. What we're going to be doing today is replacing the stripped out Spur gear in the Savage X with this Hot Racing 51 tooth hardened steel Spur gear. I got the red because of course it's red. The other stuff's orange, but the body's red, so whatever. Apparently this is supposed to be pretty easy, but we'll see, you know. So I'll give you a close look at the nice stripped out Spur gear right there. Probably because the mesh wasn't very good, but I'll fix the mesh and everything. Apparently you just pull these 4 screws, these 2 on each side, and then there's 3 screws on the actual I guess transmission. One right there, one over here, and one right there. And then this whole thing just lifts out. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now and change out the spur gear. So I might have to get a skinnier screwdriver to get down in there. This guy's kind of fatty. What I'm going to do is pull the top. Okay. So you do have 2 different size screws also. You got a short one and a longer one. The shorter one goes in front. So I just set it up like that. Grab a 2.5 millimeter. Undo this guy so I can pull the top off. The roll cage. Make that easier to get out. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to take this screw out so I can lower the exhaust too. Which isn't that big of a deal. There we go. That's not hard. I'm pretty sure by looking at my my spur gear, the way it's stripped out, it looks like what happened was when it came from the factory, the mesh wasn't set very good because there's still a lot of tooth left on that spur gear, but it just stripped the top of it off. There we go. So those guys are off. Oh, this guy's gonna work cool. And you will need a 7 millimeter to get the bolt off, which I didn't grab, but I will as soon as I get it out. The reason I'm doing it here instead of on my workbench is because I have my wife's completely torn down right now. Oh, it looks like I'm going to have to take this guy out too. Remove the brake cable. There we go. Okay. Now, by theory, this should just lift out of here. And there it is. And there's the tranny. Wow, that's cool. Sweet. We'll give you a close-up of this. So this is a 47 tooth, and I grabbed a 51. Check that out. It's the tranny. Everything looks good. That's loose. Oh, that could be another reason. So it looks like I'm going to have to pull the motor off so I can tighten that. Get some thread lock. Which, that's going to be a bigger deal than I wanted to do today, but since I got it this far, I might as well do it all. Wow, that just kind of sits in there on that bearing. Okay. Alrighty. And when you pull this off, make sure you don't lose any of the goodies on it. And you gotta press this bearing out. There we go. So you do need this little spacer. This guy right here. So you take that off. that spacer on. Put the camera. And that. And that. And then tighten it down. So just gonna back it off quarter of a turn. And that should be good. Put it right down in here. Nice and easy. Alrighty, so it's in there very tight because 47 to 51, but I got to take the screws out of the bottom and tighten that bell crank. But that's how you change out your Spur gear, right there. And yeah, Killer Off-Road Hobbies. If you like this video, please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna have a U4 video coming up. There's a U4 race in 2 days, so I'll be going to that. I'll be taking my bashers. I don't have a U4 yet, so I'll just kind of be hanging out. Probably bash around on my my Savage now that it's fixed, and I'll probably take the Creighton and everything else out there. But thank you guys for watching. Peace.